Doing good. I don't. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Whiskey Cinema. I'm your host, Dano. Tonight, we're talking about Emily Blunt. Let's get the show
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Whiskey Cinema. I'm your host, Dano. With me, as always, is Brandon Rich. How you guys doing?
Let's go.
Fucking fine and dandy.
God, I've never been more jacked up in my life.
It's all the steroids.
That, yeah, obviously. When you're in Arizona, man, you gotta do roids.
It's fair.
If I'm wearing tank tops or shorts all day, well, I ain't working out, but, I'm gonna take some roids. Hopefully that works.
Like in California, now I have to move to Texas and try to change their politics. You just have to do whatever state you're in.
I listen to the Undertaker complain about that.
Nobody likes Californians.
No, nobody likes you. You're right.
As they shouldn't.
Ah.
Keep you guys out of fucking Utah, for God's sakes. Maybe I wouldn't have to pay.
Nobody wants to go there.
To a regular ass house. You sick fuck.
Don't talk
about
that
much in Arizona. You at least get a pool.
Yeah, don't talk about house prices, man. I know it's expensive over there when it's over $80,000. That's like our mortgage payments here. So just relax. You're fine.
I wish it was $80,000. I'd sell immediately. Okay? I will admit it's tempting, dude. I got equity for days, but I'm just like, is it worth it? Because at the end of the day, I'm probably out of a house for a good 6 months to a year. I don't want to rent that long. I want to pay somebody else's mortgage for 6 months to a year.
You guys saw my shitty house. There was a bidding war on it.
Times are crazy.
Hey, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, welcome everybody to Whiskey Cinema. This episode, we're talking about Emily Blunt, which
wait, we're not talking about the housing market anymore.
We certainly can, and I do want to know how you guys' week's been this week. I miss you guys, but I want to let everybody know Emily Blunt. So if you're watching this, comment below so we can respond and see what everybody's doing. See what your favorite Emily Blunt moment is. A couple people told me some fun stories about her. But how is your week, man? You said how you live in Arizona. Looks like you're doing great.
Sun's out, guns out.
My hair game's on point these days. Like it was dripping sweat just like 5 minutes after I walked outside.
Yikes!
So I cook my food outside now, not on a grill, just on a rock.
Yeah, as you should.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah. So things are good. I ate a lizard the other day.
like Mad Max?
No, I was down the street from my house and I needed food to be able to continue my journey because it's so hot. I ate a lizard.
God.
Did you just find one that got stuck and cooked on the fucking sidewalk or what?
It's weird. He approached me. He's like, "Hey, I can save you hundreds on your car insurance." I'm like, "Fuck you! I need nutrition."
My nieces are here from Arizona. They're so stoked to not be there.
I bet.
What's wrong, man? 110 degrees over here. Killing it.
Man. I mean, if you're in a pool, 110 degrees is still too hot.
Well, that'll be my weekend. I might have to start recording this shit in the pool now. I said that as a joke.
Cast.
It might be a thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You'd win. That's all it is.
Right?
At the end of the day, you're winning.
Noisy, but I don't care.
That's a good idea. A pool cast.
Just like, God, it's so hot. You just dunk underwater, come back up.
All right, you convinced me. That's where I'll be next weekend. Week is in the pool.
I just want to see it just to see if you do it.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll wear a shirt, obviously. I don't want to expose that much of myself.
What? In the pool? Bro.
I ain't looking to get a sunburn on my nips.
Okay.
That's rough living, dude.
That's why people wear shirts in pools. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I don't know. Why else do they do it?
Yeah. Doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, I would tan my titties if I was. I mean, that's just how I'd roll.
I'm looking to be like the guy from The Hangover at the end of the movie if I take off my shirt.
So funny.
Sorry, my mini fridge was charging up. I don't know. It makes this loud ass noise.
What?
It's my bad.
Your mini fridge? You look like you're having a full blown conversation with your mini fridge.
Oh no, I got a in studio friend up over here.
Oh, who is it?
It's Cameron.
Oh, tell him to fuck off. Oh, Fuck off, man.
Jesus.
Never met him in my life. Seems like a Danny wannabe.
Oh, he's much cooler than Danny.
Well, that's not hard. All right, guys, we're talking about Emily Blunt.
Hey, man, we just gotta. It's been a week. Gotta talk and catch up, you know.
Dude, yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, how was your week, man? Your 2 weeks.
Fucking busy and stressful, but you know.
Oh, life. Good.
How are the butt flaps doing after the surgery?
They're good. A little tender.
A
little tender, but you know.
Love it. Good. Glad you're feeling better.
They got Pam there to rub some ointment on it for you.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure he gets it out of a bottle this time.
Well, yeah.
I know these podcasts can get a little lengthy, so I know he'll have to come in halfway through like a boxer. He's going to be your sweat wipe, except your ointment applier.
Ointment applier?
Ointment applier.
We got to get fresh baby powder on there. All right. Where do you want to start, Danny? You get us going. Get going, man.
Let's get it going. I want to talk about some underrated, overrateds for Emily Blunt. Awesome. I watched a lip sync battle with Anne Hathaway.
I mean, Anne Hathaway won that one, but I do love that one.
The wrecking ball was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, flipped her off and everything. I'm like, who are you to flip off Emily Blunt?
She's Anne Hathaway, bro.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, it is
Catwoman.
It's true. This is the second best generation of Catwoman. Second best.
Let's get into some overrated.
It's not an Anne Hathaway podcast.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Let's get into some overrated for Emily Blunt. Man, it's hard to find some of these. Like worst and overrated are tough.
Well, it wasn't hard.
A lot of
not hard at all, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't think so either.
I'll go first.
Sure.
So Mary Poppins is my overrated.
Ooh.
And I put Mary Poppins because I want to include both of them.
The
original and Emily Blunt's.
Well, do you mean Dame Julie Andrews? How dare you?
They're not movies for me. I will say that right up front. This is not my type of movie.
It's obvious your mother never gave you a spoonful of sugar. Okay.
It helps the medicine go down.
You're right. She gave me whiskey, and I went to bed when she threatened to call my dad near the few years he was there.
I will call your father, and he will stay where he's at.
Ma, he hasn't gotten no cigarette shit.
Did you come back and I just don't know about it?
I liked Mary Poppins. Saying it's. Why do you think it's overrated? Do people love it?
It got 80%.
Ooh, okay.
Emily Blunt's got 80%. The original got 98, I think.
You're going after the original?
I said both of them.
Yeah, the original hate here, though. It's a classic.
I'm not saying it's not. Hey, if you guys love it, that's all good for you. Good fucking job. Way to go. Good job. Yeah.
It aired 20 years before you were born.
Chim Chimney?
Whoop-de-doo. Star Wars aired 20 years before I was born, too, and I love Star Wars.
Don't you pick a movie Jordan will like so he takes your side.
I love Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Don't pick a movie I like so I'll take your side.
I'm sorry, I'm picking real classics.
It's fair. I don't mind it. I like the original. I didn't mind the Emily Blunt one, but I also felt like just don't touch the original one. Like, don't ruin it, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't think it was – I don't think it deserved 80%, so I'll give you overrated in that instance. You know?
That's my thought.
We got a couple people.
If the original one really is 98%, I also agree that's a little too high.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying it's not 98% worthy.
You're telling me that shit is near perfect? Come on.
Exactly. No. I mean, Dick Van Dyke is.
Near perfect?
Yeah, I like him. I always liked him.
Jiminy Churu.
I liked him. I liked the Dick Van Dyke Show when I was a kid too, so he got bonus points. Yeah. Who didn't though, right? All of us young kids that watched black and white shows.
What's up, Amanda, Angel, Cameron checking in. Hey guys, thanks for commenting. We'd like to see you. Cameron, the guy sitting right there.
Yes.
Hey, that's the in-studio job. You still have to be online.
Right.
True. That's true.
I mean, we're successful, but are we that successful?
Yep.
We should be.
Yeah, I think that's true. If we had better people on here, we would be.
You ain't wrong.
Like 3 better hosts. God damn! Just imagine that show.
Ooh, sounds good.
The potential.
Could you
Mary
imagine that?
Poppins being overrated? I will agree with. Saying the classic was bad is
I
crazy.
didn't say it was bad. I said it's not 98 worthy.
That's fair.
Fair, but I don't know if you can get. People are nostalgic about it. It's like you can't compare it to anything because it came out first.
I can compare it to whatever fuck I want. It's my job right now to compare it to movies and say it's not as good.
Jesus. So subjective.
I mean, he also has a point, Danny. What are we supposed to do?
Well, do you have an overrated there, Jordan?
I do. I don't know. I mean, it's overrated because everyone that like my family talks about it, they love it. I fucking can't stand this movie. The Devil Wears Prada.
Whoa, that is another beloved movie that people don't stop talking about.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I don't love it as much as everybody else.
Everyone that talks about it, my wife loves it. I'm surprised she's not on here fucking jumping down my throat about it.
Because she's loading her shotgun right now.
Oh, there.
Fuck this dude.
He just burst through the fucking door. I've had it.
She's all, "Fuck, hammer."
Yeah, I've just fucking watched it. I've watched it twice because I was like, you know what? Maybe I was a little sour the first time. I watched it the second time and I hated it even more. It was just not a fan, dude.
I've seen it once and I thought it was fine. Not for me. I watched Cruella this weekend and they call it the Deville Wears Prada. It's very similar, but I liked it. I thought
Cruella was better.
I liked Cruella a lot.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's very good.
Is it? I'm super stoked for it.
I will say that the CGI dogs in that movie sucked ass. Actually, all the CGI, but it was so.
Were they as good as Scooby-Doo from like the 2000 movie?
I would have rather watched that CGI.
Really?
Were they that
the movie itself way better than the Scooby-Doo, but that CGI, at least they had an excuse. It was 2000.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, I know it's beloved by people. My wife, my family. I'm just not a fan.
That's Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. People, you shit on the Meryl Streep movie, people jump down your fucking throat.
I'll shit on Meryl Streep.
Yeah, she's called
one of the best. You're going to leave for a Cleveland Steamer?
Yeah. Both.
Yeah. Both. Yes to both.
Yes. Just whatever it is, it's a yes for me, dog.
What about you, Danny? I know you said that's a yes for me. You said you had a hard time with it?
The Devil Wears Prada?
No, whether you're underrated or overrated. What's your...
So my overrated, I was trying to figure it out, and I forgot I'd watched this movie until earlier this week, which is Girl on a Train, which you got nominated for a BAFTA. This movie's boring.
Can't nominate a movie that nobody's fucking seen.
Dude, I forgot I've
seen it. It's bad.
Have you seen it? It's boring. I watched it going like, wow, they're building up a lot of suspense for nothing. And it's an old story they've redone 10 times. And I was like, geez, Louise, let's go here. This is getting stupid.
You know what it's like? It's like The Witch. So I'm surprised you didn't love that movie, Danny.
Not enough old-timey English and no Black Phillip. So
it's a boring movie with no payoff.
I need an evil ghost.
You never watched this movie by comparing it to The Witch.
You're welcome. I knew exactly what I was doing.
To you, sir.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it. I thought it was just, and I saw it was up for awards, and that was at like 80% Rotten Tomatoes as well. And I was like, really? She has so many better movies, but this is the one that a lot of people liked, and I was like, yeah, it's bad in most regards. So
I mean, BAFTAs aren't real awards, though. So.
Nope.
Fake awards. The Razzies have more fucking juice.
You get nominated and win a Razzie? Ooh, that's career ending almost.
Look at Zach. Zach's saying it's overrated for that pick. You like Girl on a Train, Zach? Defend your movie. I don't think you did. I think you're just trying to talk trash.
Well, he is right. Like, you are overrated. You know what, Zach?
I'm rated, though.
Don't defend it.
You have rated me.
But you have.
Yeah, I had to.
You have rated me.
I remember watching the trailer for this movie and immediately just being like, that's a no for me, dog. I don't like suspense movies, to be fair, but at the same Drunk on a Train.
That's a different movie, dude.
a different movie.
But
But
it's life.
Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. They say something. But I'm just not a fan of the suspense movies. I had something, but it sounded ridiculous, so I didn't go for it. I was like, you know what? Never mind.
I'm surprised you didn't love your jokes.
Forget what I said. Never mind. I held back on the joke, guys. You're welcome. Sorry for the Robin Williams.
We don't do that here.
We going least favorite now or underrated?
What? Underrated. We do the least favorite, most favorite after our break. But for right now, let's get into our underrated.
I'll start this one again because fuck you guys.
Got us burned.
Rian Johnson. Eames knows him. He directed a Star Wars movie.
My favorite Star Wars movie.
That's right. He also directed a movie called Looper.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I fucking love this movie.
Yeah. Fuck yes. Okay.
I'm underrated because I couldn't put as my best. Eddie Tomorrow got 92%. Fuck off. Underrated.
Well, give me a second, Zach, and I'll talk about it.
I knew that would be yours.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I know you do. It's not underrated. It's a good movie, though. Looper, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's Bruce Willis. It's Emily Blunt. It's all I need for a great movie. And that's what this movie is. It's great.
Is that your elevator pitch? It's great.
It's a great goddamn movie. No, my elevator pitch is Emily Blunt's in it. All right. I'll watch it.
They're like, oh, okay, fair enough. No, I loved Looper. I remember watching. I had no expectations going into this movie because I was like, even watching the trailers, just being like, I have no idea what this is about. And then I watched it and I was like, fucking, I'm on board with this movie 100%. I love that movie. I'm on board. That's a solid, underrated pick.
I had expectations going in because I have a man crush on Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
As you should.
Right? I only have eyeballs.
The Rotten Tomato score on that one that you just said on Looper?
It's 90s probably as well.
I was about to ask. You're so full of shit because I was just about to ask because, yeah, it's 93%. So underrated, it's probably one of her highest rated movies we've ever done.
I'm sorry, she either has like 8% or fucking 98%.
Then you go to the 8% for underrated if you want to do that.
Those movies aren't good. I can't say they're underrated if I think they're dog shit.
Dude, just do what I do and just say, ask people that you know, and I bet you they haven't seen Looper.
Yeah, right? If you haven't seen Looper,
maybe
it's underrated in that sense, where maybe a lot of people haven't seen it.
I agree with that because that's how I pick my underrated ones they should watch.
Look it up. There's one right there. Looper's fucking
guy.
What do you do? Jeez.
It's funny when you look that way now, you're actually looking at someone.
Shut up, Brandon.
Because I am looking at Cameron every time, and I'm always like, what do you do here? And I'm like, I'm not talking to you. No, it's him. It's him. He's not talking to you.
I like Looper a lot. Bruce Willis, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who learned to do an impression of Bruce Willis to play him as a young kid. Emily Blunt plays the mom on a farm with the kid who may or may not essentially destroy the world. Time travel movie, which apparently she's after your girl, who's in all the time travel movies. She's
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams.
I know who my girl is.
So Looper is one. The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon, which no one's seen.
And that movie's dog shit.
Never heard of it.
Dude, it's amazing. Matt Damon is huge. And so is Emily Blunt. I remember this movie's coming out. Barely a trailer. They're like, don't even waste money on advertising. This movie's so
They knew what it was. I would saw that coming. It's Matt Damon. Emily Blunt. Of course I'm going to love it.
The only Matt Damon I care about is the one in Team America World Police.
We Bought a Zoo?
We Bought a Zoo.
Team America. Matt Damon. That's all he said. His only line.
No. So with that, the third movie, which is the one Brandon already called and Zach mentioned, which is Edge of Tomorrow. I picked this. You're right. It is high rated, but just like Looper, no one's seen it. I brought up, it's a Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt movie. And I thought about the parallels between A Quiet Place and this movie, where the monsters are super fast. And if they're there, you just lose, essentially. I love Edge of Tomorrow. It's one of my favorites. I really like that movie, and I'm always happy to show it to people. But in the same vein of Looper, if I bet a lot of people haven't seen it, I was like, you're lying. But I bet you're right. It's weird. Sometimes people just miss it.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time this week.
Medicine America.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what'd you think? Someone who just watched it.
Good movie. I knew it'd be your underrated. I'm not dumb. I know you.
I love that movie.
I know you.
Plus, Emily Blunt went on a talk show, and she had a story where she almost killed Tom Cruise. He was doing a stunt, and the driver said, the coordinator said, drive faster than that in the real shot, and then hit your brakes and turn. She's like, okay. And she's driving. Tom Cruise is like, you're going too fast. Slow down. You go a little fast. And she's like, look, I'm making the action star nervous. So she sped up. And he's like, brakes, 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 brakes. And she's like, look at this guy all nervous. And then turned too late and hit a tree head on. And she's like, I almost killed Tom Cruise.
I've seen how he was with those people on the set of Mission Impossible that didn't wear masks or whatever. I want to know how he reacted to her running into a fucking tree head on trying to Paul Walker. You know what I mean?
Paul Walker. Pulling a Paul Walker impression.
Yeah. And I bet he was just like, oh, fuck Emily. Hey, remember what I said? He probably fucking lost his shit on her.
He's a professional stunt guy. Like, he does all his own stunts. So when she started messing up, he's like, listen, I know you just got to listen to me. And she's like, blah, blah, blah. Mansplained.
Yeah. The last Mission Impossible movie, he did a stunt where he was jumping from building to building and he fucking broke his ankle. Did you guys hear or see that shit? And they showed you. They did like a little piece on it. And he's talking about, he's like, yeah, I just fucked up the jump basically and landed on his fucking ankle and snapped it. And he's like, you can see
he's 80 years old.
He's like, you can see I can roll. And they show the clip and he like goes to like roll out of it. He's straight up rolling to get off of his foot. Like he's not doing it to make the action scene look better. He's just like, nope. Like he immediately knew. I was like, oh, gross.
What you can't see too is Emily Blunt's holding the rope as he jumps. And she just starts shaking it. And he goes, don't shake it. And she's like, I got this. And then he falls. And you can hear the snap and her laughing.
Somebody's like, the action star. She lets go of the rope for a second. Shit.
My bad. That's on me.
You know what, Tom? That's two. That's two, Tom. Sorry.
I'll send you a gift basket in the hospital.
Yeah, right. You guys probably won't like my underrated. In fact, almost 98% sure you won't.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Because you brought up Looper. I had it as my favorite, but I don't want 3 slashes. So.
3.
Okay. Here we
That's
go.
a first.
No. It was number 2. But mine's Into the Woods. I like this movie.
Overrated?
Is my underrated.
Oh, I like Into the Woods.
I fucking like this movie a lot.
I actually watched this the other night. Not for the first time either.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get shit on because I thought neither of you like this movie. So
it's another Meryl Streep, Anna Kendrick. Look at you.
I don't like it, but it's a musical.
Shut up, Danny. Don't ask. So and she is great, but I feel like she could do better than James Corden. I said it.
You're 100% right. No, I agree. James Corden, that's better. Come on.
Yeah,
come on. That guy
took me out of the movie a little bit, but I got back in there when she started to sing.
You're like, oh, James. Sorry, you're singing? I'm here.
Hello, Emily. How's that voice doing?
Yeah, I like it. I've always liked this movie. The first time I watched it, I rented on Redbox, and because I was gonna go see it in theater.
God, you dinosaur.
Yeah, right. I don't pay for movies unless I really want to see them. Like not in that sense, like theater wise. No, I pirate stuff too. It is what it is. Don't worry about me. But I remember watching this on Redbox and genuinely enjoying it. I think I've watched it twice since. I've seen it a total 3 times. I'm a fan. I like this movie a lot. I don't care what anybody says, but I'm also a fan of musicals. Maybe I'm a little biased, you know?
I might go see a musical soon.
It's not a bad one to pick. People love this movie. It's pretty highly rated.
It's probably Danny's worst.
I don't like musicals. It's not my worst. She's done worse. But
you're right, Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins or Into the Woods, y'all. Which one? Gotta choose one. Choose it now.
Mary Poppins, for sure.
I would choose.
I will never watch Into the Woods again.
I'm not saying original. I'm talking Emily Blunt. The Emily Blunt episode, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'll watch
Mary Poppins Returns
for sure.
Yeah, Into the Woods.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Boo.
Easy.
Yeah.
Also, I'm choosing Into the Woods over the original Mary Poppins as well.
Something happened to you when that movie was playing on the background. Like that was the day your brother went to the military and never came home.
That was actually the day I got the best sleep of my life.
Yeah.
So I should hold it in higher regard. You're right.
Did you get Cosby?
Well, no, my dad left and I cried a lot, so it was easy to sleep.
So tired. I cried for 3 hours.
Tuckered yourself out. That's fair.
I was like so happy. I was like, finally.
Immediately passed out.
I did that with Blade Runner. I tried to watch it 4 times and I fell asleep 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
Blade Runner, the original or 2049?
Yeah. It was like the director's cut, and I tried to watch it 4 times. So everybody loved it, and I was like, "This is so slow."
The original, right?
The original, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
There's only one movie.
There's 2.
Not really. If you've seen the second one, it's even worse than the first one.
But it's called Blade Runner.
I liked Blade Runner 2049 better than the first one.
That's fine. They're both bad.
I don't remember 24. I'll have to watch it and give my opinion, I guess.
Jared Leto's in there for 30 seconds to Mars, and
you
can skip it.
Batista's in there too. He's great.
I do love me some. He does no wrong. He does no wrong.
He gets it.
God, that dude is an animal.
Amanda has great taste, quoting America, Team America, and loving Into the Woods. She just has no taste in wrestlers. That's all.
Zach also said he's got a poster of Joseph Gordon-Levitt on his wall, and I have a complaint. It should be on your ceiling above your bed.
That's where his mirror is.
His wife's like, "Why do you always want me to ride you on top? You know, look me in the eyes." Like, "Oh, reasons." Just locking eyes with the Robin that could have been.
The Robin that should have been. Looking forward to it. Never got it.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning into Whiskey Cinema. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to get to some of our favorites and least favorites. If you have one of your favorite movies we haven't talked about yet, put it in the comments. We'll be right back. Thank you. Bye the buzz. She's not a pot dealer. Her name's Emily Blunt. Hey, welcome back to Whiskey Cinema. We're talking about some of our favorite Emily Blunt movies. And, man, I want to just say this about Emily Blunt. I want her to do more action roles. She's a good dramatic actress, but she's a badass action star. I'm a big fan of her for that reason.
Yeah, she's good at a lot of shit she does.
Yeah.
But you right. She deserves to be in more action movies. Put her, Angelina Jolie, and Charlize Theron in a movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hollywood, I'm making you ideas.
Send a little my way. No, okay, that's fine.
Put some CG dogs in there. That'd be great.
As long as it's not done by Disney. I haven't seen CGI that bad since the Hulk in Infinity War.
Whoa.
Sorry, Bruce Banner. You're right. It was Bruce Banner.
Whoa. Which part?
Where he's in the Hulkbuster towards the end of the movie, and you see like,
you know what? You're right. Yeah, that's fair.
Shitty CGI. Movie made $1 billion. You can't fucking do better than that.
Yeah, dude. They're too busy making money to spend money.
Ah, that's true. You know,
all of us
I don't
idiots
make money to spend it.
All of us idiots are like, "Ooh, a new Avengers movie," and then you go see it 7 times in theaters. Or was that just me?
Right. No, that's great.
Just you. I saw it 20.
I wish.
Free pass, man.
Hey, man. I wish they did that shit still.
They do at Regal.
Oh, we'll see.
They're now my sponsor. I think I pay $18 a month. I've already seen 6 movies since they've opened down the street.
Jesus.
Regal is open? I don't know if the Regal in here is open.
Regal is opened.
They were like going on the brink of closing down every fucking Regal for a hot minute.
God, they opened for like 2 weeks, like I don't know, seven months ago or some crap, and they're like, "Yeah, no, it ain't working. Closing down again." I was like, "Bro, you gonna leave me with just watching Unhinged?"
Bro, I think that this post-COVID, what we need to do in general is just keep everybody separate. I don't care if COVID goes away completely. You know how nice it was to go to a movie theater and have 2 seats in between me and the
Dude,
next
it's fucking nice.
Dude, amazing. Fucking
Love
was on board with this. I was like, yeah, you like that movie? I said, do you like the movie? Because he wasn't.
And my wife sits 2 seats away. I'm like, sorry, COVID. I got to buy a seat away because we buy a ticket separate.
I don't know. Maybe we should buy them at the same time next time, you know?
Well, we got those passes. You got to buy our passes. Use the pass.
It's fair. 100%
I watched
fair.
Quiet Place 2 today in theaters, and it was me and one other couple in the theaters, and it was glorious.
Dude, my theater was full when I went and saw it. I wasn't, well, you know, COVID full.
Half.
Yeah.
COVID full.
Social distance full.
It was full. There's 11 people.
And it was the same. I love watching the original in theaters because everybody understood to just shut the fuck up.
It was one of my favorite experiences ever watching a movie in the theaters. Everyone was so nervous for the characters. They didn't want to make a noise because their noise in the seats could kill someone on the screen. That's how good that got.
Nobody finished a single snack or drink that day. Like,
no.
I ain't going to be the guy ruining this.
You're going to be the guy
walked in with nachos, and he just put it lightly on the floor.
Yeah, some dude tried to slowly open his bag. We told him to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then the kid got killed because he did that.
Me and Amanda watched that at our house in our room. And for us, the entire movie, right after it was done, we both were like we were trying to hold our breath the whole fucking time, trying to be as quiet as possible because it was just that fucking the suspense that was built in that movie was insanity. I haven't seen the second one yet. I think we're going to watch it either this weekend or sometime next week, but I'm fucking stoked.
Go check it out. Brandon's other boy crush, Cillian Murphy's in there.
Yeah,
and,
I do love me some Cillian.
He does a good job. It's hard to replace John Krasinski in there, but he does a good job.
My man crush is not there because he died in the first one.
Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too. He did die in the first one.
He's on a short leash, that Robin Williams.
Oh, don't get me started on these jokes, guys. Hey, we got yelled at last time for it.
All right, let's jump into our worst then.
Yeah.
I had a slash because I've already shit on Gulliver's Travels a lot when we did Jack Black.
Okay.
But we already talked about Adjustment Bureau as my slash.
Oh, there you go.
Because I hated both of them. With Matt Damon.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, there.
See, you already know about it. Good job.
I haven't seen it. I wanted to watch it. I forgot they made it, and I was like, we won't bring that up. And I was like, maybe we will. And then I just wanted to watch Quiet Place 2 instead. I mean, it's not a good reason, but
you made the right choice. I wouldn't suggest you watch this.
No one's heard of it. So I was like, I know it's not good.
You made the right choice, he said.
I was the only person who went into the theaters and saw it.
The theaters?
The theaters. It's an old movie. It was pre-COVID.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. If you remember those times.
Fuck, I was say at this point, what's pre-COVID? Never heard of it.
Gulliver's Travels. I'm going to drink my shot right now, which it's a little take on a Handsome Johnny, but is Gulliver's Travels. I hate great cast of funny comedians. I don't know how they mess up movies like this, but they seem to always do it. Year one had like 2 funny parts and has the best cast of any movie.
I actually enjoyed Year One. I get it. It's a very shitty movie.
It's very bad.
Guilty pleasure shitty movie for me.
Jack Black, Michael Cera, Paul Rudd. I mean, there's so many.
I didn't hear you guys naming it as your worst.
Those are the two favorite. One of my 2 favorite parts in that movie is Paul Rudd and David Cross as Cain and Abel.
Yeah,
going back and forth. Love it. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, no. Outside of that, Year One's terrible. And Gulliver's Travels, it's funny. We all have it written down as our fucking least favorite because it's dog shit. You know what?
I always shit on it a lot for Jack Black episodes. Like, I'll name another very shitty one that I may actually just want to choose over Gulliver's Travels is worse.
Almost?
Because it just disappointed me so fucking much. I don't remember what the story was about, but I remember seeing the trailer. Like, this looks like it could be fucking good.
I wanted to trash Romeo and Juliet, and I can't trash it as much as I want. They made a kids movie for kids. It's not for adults, but it's fine. You know, it's like
they made a sequel too called Sherlock Gnomes.
You know what? I should have made it the worst just for that reason.
Well, I think Johnny Depp was Sherlock Gnomes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He probably hit Emily Blunt too.
He probably did. He was looking for the bad guy. The whole movie was him.
They're like, "Where's
Juliet? Shit the bed."
Looks up in the mirror. I just can't see it. Can't see who the bad guy is. Fuck me, I guess.
Like that episode of The Office where Jim leads Dwight into the bathroom, and he painted a mustache on the mirror. And he looks up. That's what happened to Johnny Depp.
That's why John Krasinski. Ooh, Amanda makes a great point.
Oh, the hot wing challenge.
Yes.
I did get the sauce in.
I guess you're taking a shot of it then. If you don't have wings ready.
I don't.
Yeah, that seems
Hold
fair.
on. You guys talk. Let me see if I can get my chef on it here.
You know what, Amanda? This is to you for bringing this up because I forgot about it.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, he tried to bitch out. He's like, I guess I don't have to do it because you're not on last week. Like, fuck you. You do it the week after.
I know. You're like, he's like, I mean, yeah, that's fine, I guess. On the inside, he probably cried.
Also, crazy cool flex I get to do real quick. I'm the only one here with a basketball team still in the playoffs.
No, it's not that.
Okay, go fucking hell.
Did you like my Whiskey Wednesday?
Did I laugh? That was funny. But it was also funny because the Jazz were up 30 points at the time.
Were they? I wasn't even watching. I was at a
didn't
sports
think you
bar.
were.
And I was like, oh, shoot, they're playing tonight. And I went home and you made the post. Like, perfect. I'll attack Brandon.
I just remember looking. It was like late second quarter, maybe early third quarter. The Lakers were down 39-59, and I was like, "Well, see you next year, LA, because you ain't coming back."
Like, oh, they got AD back. They're going to win. I was like, Suns are closing them out. I picked him on my bracket.
Fucking AD comes back, and he's like, 2 plays. He's like, "Yeah, I can't do this. It hurts." And I'm like, "Fucking
it's no for me, dog. This basketball thing." No.
Yeah, fucking. We'll be back though. All that matters is my team is currently up 2-0 in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 3's on tonight. That's what we're watching right after this. Colorado Avalanche. Let's go.
All I know is my boy Jake Logan is fighting.
I'd say something, but my team didn't make playoffs. So.
Yeah, because they're
Go Sharks still.
We're the first team, I believe, first team to win the President's Trophy, which is the best record in the NHL, and then go 6-0 to start the playoffs.
It only matters if you win the Stanley Cup.
I fucking hope we do. I will rage. You understand me? I will
it's like the
rage.
Patriots. Undefeated to the Super Bowl, and then
hey, okay.
Eli showed up.
If that fucking shit happens, my heart will be crushed. Absolutely crushed. The way I love Cleveland, Florida, and the Lakers, it's like double for Colorado. That's
really?
I fucking played hockey. Dude, I played hockey. I love hockey. Watched it my entire life. If they fucking lose, I'm gonna be crushed. Crushed.
Yeah. Well, I would make
a feeling Danny's next Whiskey Wednesday is going to be to whatever team you guys are playing.
Probably.
We're playing Vegas. Vegas Knights.
If you guys don't know, me and Jordan made a bet 2 weeks ago about the Lakers playing the Golden State Warriors. Great game. Literally came down to the last second. And the bet was for my chef just came in here. Thanks, buddy. Kinda, I guess.
We don't have good things.
That's okay. And it came down the last second, and LeBron made essentially the game-winning shot, and we bet to bomb hot sauce. I'm a big fan of the Hot One show, and I've had high Scovilles in the millions, and this is the worst sauce I've ever had. I ate a little bit at a party last weekend, and I had to lay down for 10 minutes, and my face would not stop sweating. So I'm nervous to eat it again.
Do we want to wait until we get our favorite?
We'll wait. We'll get into our. We got everybody's worst, right? Gulliver's Travels.
Fair, no, we have not. Gulliver Travels. I have a slash, and you guys are gonna.
Oh, perfect.
And that's okay.
Let's hear that slash.
Just real quick though, it wasn't just the game winning. It was like a 30-foot 3-pointer right in Steph Curry's face.
Yeah, right when he cried for 30 minutes about his eye being
broke. Get that out of the way before the head.
Oh my god,
he's the most successful loser I've ever seen.
It's not a basketball podcast, so I won't get into it. But
my other least favorite. Tomorrow.
Oh, movie. Worst movie?
Fucking hate it. Hated that movie.
Really?
Oh, so much.
How do you feel about Tom Cruise?
Fuck Tom Cruise. I think that's what it is, dude. I just don't like Tom Cruise.
Dude, Brandon, if I had another shot, buddy, I'd drink it right now to your honor. You hate Tom Cruise?
I fucking hate
I've
Tom
never
Cruise.
liked Tom Cruise. I've said that.
What?
Yeah.
I think he is wild. I don't hate him. All right, I don't hate him.
I do.
But I think he's wildly overrated.
He's batshit crazy. The only
Yeah,
good Mission
he's definitely
Impossible
overrated as a person.
The 97 Mission Impossibles after that have been dog shit. Fuck Tom Cruise. I'll say it right here. Fuck him. Scientology's a joke, motherfucker.
Whoa, easy. We have 3 viewers right now. One of them could be.
Well, what Zazu, wherever the fuck the name of that alien was.
He knew. Don't get us canceled.
Yeah, don't talk shit on Sazu.
I don't know what Cameron is.
Scientologist midget. That's right. Fuck him.
Oh, Cameron's in. We're good. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, it's my least favorite. I like Emily Blunt. I thought she did really well in that movie. Like you said.
Are you just saying that because it's an Emily Blunt podcast and you feel like you have to talk her up?
Oh, no. Trust me. I will. We have been. Me and you are the kings of being like, yeah, we'll do an episode on him and then just shit on him the entire episode. Yeah. And that's fine.
Yeah, I'm good at it, man. Why be nice?
Who do you guys want to do one on? Tom Cruise? Great, I get there. I hate all this stuff. I have 9 flash.
Top Gun's coming out. We could do a Tom Cruise episode.
Dude.
Fucking please, so I can shit on Top Gun, Amanda. Top Gun
I don't
sucks.
like Top Gun either. This is going to be overrated.
I don't like rewatch Top Gun. I'm going to watch Top Gun 2 and then complain about how I had to watch it for this podcast.
Because I was inverted.
Amanda is Goose. So we'll just get that out of the way right now so it's out on the internet. My wife.
Dude, a lot of hate. I did not know a lot of hate for Tom Cruise in the comments. Surprising.
Good. Fuck him.
Minority Report was all right.
Minority
Report's the worst one.
He's got.
I actually like Minority Report.
Oh, fuck Minority Report.
I like his movies that people don't like.
That's crazy.
I like War of the Worlds.
Okay.
I mean, Vanilla Sky, you can say you didn't like. I would accept that. Minority Report is a awesome, fun movie.
Mission Impossible 1 and Mission Impossible 2. Outside of that, you can suck a fatty.
I'm actually not. I don't like any of those.
That's it. Those
not
good
one,
ones.
not 2. I like some of the newer ones the most. That's it. Interview with a Vampire is overrated.
Factual.
I like Vampire, but I like. You say it's overrated. That's fine, but I like it. That's good. Jack Reacher. I like Jack Reacher.
He likes Jack Reacher. He has 3. That's it.
No, see, I thought Jack Reacher was eh.
Yeah, I like Jack Reacher, but I mean, it's okay.
Did you guys read Jack Reacher? I never read Jack Reacher, but I heard the only thing people had an issue with was the fact that Tom Cruise is like 5'2", and Jack Reacher in the books is like 6'4", 240. Just fucking.
They should have got Batista to play him. That movie would have been off the chain.
I think John Krasinski was Jack Reacher in the fucking TV, and he fit it better on the TV show.
The Amazon Prime one. He's too handsome.
And that's the thing, dude. Much too handsome. Because he's
I'm just nervous he's going to get punched in the face and it's going to leave a mark. No.
It's my man crush. John Krasinski. My Mr. Fantastic. He should be.
We'll get into those rumors.
Well, Emily Blunt's come out and said that's a bunch of shit. She ain't ever doing that.
Fuck that. Emily Blunt.
They did say that.
Backs up to your door with a truckload of cash and just fucking empties it out right in front of you. You'll join. Just like everybody else.
Looking at The Rock, you think she needs Marvel money? She's getting that Rock money now.
Bro, that other money. Disney money.
Shit. Compared to fucking Marvel
she does
money.
Every other Disney. She's been in 3 Disney movies now. You think she needs to jump to the Marvel train?
She's not paying her no matter what. The dad, which is Disney.
I'm praying every night that those two become Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic because I
do think it'd be great.
Yeah. So she was supposed to be Black Widow. She was going to play Scarlett Johansson's part in the second Iron Man, and scheduling conflicts didn't work out. But they were like her first pick to be it. And then she was going to play Peggy Carter, the one that dates Captain America, which is like a little incesty because of reasons. And but later on,
was the first one.
She was in the line for Captain Marvel. Didn't want to do that one, so there might be bad blood.
Definitely went downhill with that pick.
Oh yeah, fuck! I will leave this fucking podcast.
He knows it. She's the worst. I hate her so much. I saw her on one of my favorite.
I just knew you'd be triggered if I said that.
I can't say it.
Because I'm like right in the middle. I don't think she's great, but I don't think she's bad.
She's terrible. She's terrible. But moving on.
I'm Nooch. I'm for one the guy who's just Nooch.
You mentioned Jungle Cruise. I want to get into this. The Rock is clearly one of the biggest actors in the world right now.
Never heard of him.
And him are doing a Disney movie based off of another ride. which is Jungle Cruise. I remember being a little racist when I was a kid, but that's fun. It looks like The Mummy, old-timey Brendan Fraser, and
hopefully not Tom Cruise is The Mummy, because that movie sucked.
I'm with you on that. I agree. Pretty bad.
Just fucking keep bringing him up. My rage is going through the roof right now. Fucking hate Tom Cruise.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so surprising. But Jungle Cruise looks good. I was a little nervous. Looks fun. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I think it looks way
obviously.
I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean was a ride, Disneyland, before it became a movie.
Yeah.
I think they turned it into a great fucking series. Not all of them are good. I get it. It's what happens when you drag it out for 9.
Can't wait for the teacups. I'm so excited.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for It's a Small World. You know what I mean? As soon as that fucking movie comes out,
that's one racist movie.
It would be.
But you would want that.
I'm excited for this. I think the CGI looks really good. I'm stoked. Looks like you said, it looks really fun.
That's like a criterion now, how good the CGI is.
I thought it was like a Jumanji meets The Mummy. I thought that's what it kind of looked like to me.
Yes, that's a great
description. Perfect.
Thank you, guys. You know what? My shot's not to me again. That's 8 years in a row.
You? Neat. Moving on. Let's get to some of our best. Have some people mentioning some other movies she's done. Some
I
other
feel
ones
like we all have to say best. It sounded like maybe. Mine's A Quiet Place.
3. 1, 2, 3. A Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
I have a slash, but yes, Quiet Place for sure.
Hey, we'll take your slash. Turn that son of a bitch sideways. straight up. You can't hear.
I have a slash as well, but
I didn't slash, but my slash would have been Looper because I fucking love Looper.
I do love Looper. Looper's solid.
Because that's my slash, and that's how it ended up as my underrated, so I can make sure I talk about it.
Let me do my quick slash because I think about Quiet Place. Talking about it for 15 minutes because it's so good.
You're absolutely right.
My slash is Sicario. I love this movie. Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin, and Emily Blunt essentially gets tricked by the CIA to go to Mexico, and seeing how terrible the drug wars are there. And it's an awesome, fun action movie. And some of my favorite scenes are in this movie. Jeffrey Donovan plays like a weird, like mercenary CIA agent, which you guys know from Burn Notice and a couple other things. But he's one of these guys that nobody really knows his name, but he's good in every small part he does. So I want to kind of build him up like we do Ben Foster and Alan Tudyk. Me too.
Oh, Alan Tudyk and Raya. Oh yeah,
dude.
I'm gonna watch. Which, by the way, is free today on Disney Plus. You don't have to rent it. You rented it yesterday.
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
Oh, I'll watch it tonight. Cool.
So good.
I watched that movie in theaters the next day. I was at Walmart. I bought that Blu-ray. I was like, yeah, I guess I might as well as. I've seen it 4 times.
Jesus. How are the songs in it, Brandon?
What?
Are the songs as good as Moana's?
Well,
you guys hear?
It's that close? You love the Moana soundtrack.
It's the closest thing Disney's done to be as good as Moana to me.
Whoa,
Moana's my pinnacle.
As of this week, Moana 2 is in the works.
Fuck yeah. Obviously.
So, pretty fucking stoked because I too love Moana.
Fucking love it.
Soundtrack.
I also heard The Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Why?
This is my favorite movie of all time. I don't need a fucking sequel.
Don't touch it. Dude, I agree.
Leave it.
Dude, I disagree. I want to see it. I'm excited.
Dude, it's 20 years too late.
I don't want to see that.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Vince Vaughn pretend he knows what he's doing when around women. I don't want to see it.
I'm hoping they kind of go off like a, we're retired, we don't do that anymore, and then just they don't come back into the movie.
Maybe like coaching the next
new people.
Yeah, that's it.
I hope so.
Wow.
We all do it.
Wow. I do that. Anytime I need to say wow, I go, wow, that's cool.
I fucking hate it because I do it too. Somebody will say something to me, I'll just be like, wow. We're idiots. We just spent 30 seconds saying wow.
I have a confession. I've seen Sicario. I really like Sicario. I kind of knew that would be one of your guys' slashes, if not both yours, because we went a while without talking about it.
Yeah.
I have not seen Sicario 2.
Oh, it's good.
Me neither.
Oh, all right. Then I don't feel so shitty.
It's good. Benicio del Toro's more of the main guy in the second one. I don't think Emily Blunt's even in it, which makes sense to how the first one ended.
She's in it, right?
She's in it for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like, it pulled up when I was looking up Emily Blunt movies.
Well, I was say if you look up her filmography, it shows that's one of the movies she's done. I don't know how long she's in it. I haven't seen it, but I think she's credited on there as being.
Yeah, I think we're right. As the guys who haven't seen it, I think Danny's wrong.
No worries.
You're absolutely right.
Flashback, I just don't remember. I remember it being mostly about Benicio del Toro. But that's fair. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's violent and awesome.
That's fair. Yep. Just like the first one, violent and awesome, super gritty. That first one was like to the point where I almost felt like terrible for watching it. It's like watching like World Star and seeing people get shot and just like it's too real.
Yeah,
it's like too realistic. Where I'm just like, oh god.
You say World Star, I say Pornhub.
Hey, step bro, I'm stuck. I got you.
Don't shoot. Shoot him.
Shoot him.
So that's my slash. That was Sicario. Jordan, you said you have a slash as well.
That's Sicario.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this was Sicario.
That was
and
my
Looper. He had 3.
I did, but I put Looper as my underrated.
And Edge of Tomorrow for Jordan. I'm pretty sure is what you said.
Fuck favorite. Fuck you, Tom Cruise. You piece of shit.
Crazy that he hates
you fucking 4'11".
The worst
crack addict. Fuck you, Tom Cruise.
He was the real star of Romeo and Juliet.
Only because he was the one that was real. Fucking no. Fuck you, Tom Cruise.
I wish I could break him like a garden gnome.
Yeah, right?
He's that tall.
Fucking put him
through his neck like he broke his ankle.
Put him through somebody's
Emily Blunt did it? Is that what she? Okay.
Oh, man. Emily Blunt's a real hero for trying to kill him.
Let's talk about the movie I said was the best of the year when it came out, which is A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is amazing, written by her husband, John Krasinski. When he wrote it, he showed it to Emily Blunt on a plane ride to their next, I think to Italy or something. And she said, cool, I'll play the wife. And he's like, well, I mean, she goes, no, I'm playing the wife. And he's like, yes, dear, you are. You absolutely are. So when he made the movie, he had to cast her because before it was even sent out to anybody to look at, she said, I'm playing the wife in this movie. It's definitely going to get made. I love it.
So I like that you say had to cast her. Bitch, he got to cast her. It was an honor.
Who doesn't want Emily Blunt in their movie?
Right? It's a goddamn honor for us to be even in the same world as her.
Okay.
Jesus.
As opposed to like
Queen of fucking
Neptune or Narnia.
Yeah. I get to be alive the same time she's pumping out movies.
Lucky.
Thank you, Scientology.
That is very lucky because if you came out 6 years later, you'd say movies overrated shit.
Your name is.
I probably would. She'd be like Meryl Streep, snooze fest.
Oh man,
hey, Judi Dench. Boo.
Yeah, fucking boo, terrible. Who says that?
Yeah.
I love A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is awesome. Essentially, alien monsters land on the planet. They hunt by noise. Never really done on the planet like that way before, where everyone's quiet. They play board games with people and cotton.
Who's overrated?
Oh, Amanda's saying that. Are you saying Emily Blunt's overrated?
If you're saying Meryl Streep, you're right. If you're saying Emily Blunt, how do I delete you from the planet?
From oxygen.
This is Emily Blunt's world. We're living in it.
Watching Brandon read that comment, just go from like.
Well, I read. I was like, "Oh yeah, was she talking
like
about
his
Meryl
face
Streep?"
just fucking went. Whoop.
Robert, Meryl Streep sucks. I don't know about sucks, but
this is so funny to see people talk like this.
It is Meryl Streep. I'm gonna drink some X-Lax and shit all over these people.
Man is not a fan of Emily Blunt.
All right. If we could delete her,
she prefers Emily Joint.
Woo! Well, how about like Shelby Blunt? Such a good one. Nailed it.
Oh my god.
I do want to say that after watching A Quiet Place Part 2, John Krasinski and Jordan Peele are like my new favorite horror directors.
As they should be. I agree.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question because we all loved Us.
Yes.
We all loved the first A Quiet Place.
Yep.
Rightfully so.
Which one are you guys choosing?
Oh, to watch again?
Like you get to eliminate one from the world. You never get to see it again.
Dude, that's drastic, bro.
I went with Us.
See, I wasn't that as big a fan of Us. If you said Get Out, it'd be way tougher for me.
Okay, then choose Get Out, but I think Us was better than Get Out.
Ooh,
Really?
Us was much better than Get Out. I agree.
Wow, not me. I liked it, but Get Out was. They have college courses on Get Out. There's so many.
Whoop-de-doo.
Unrated?
You know what's overrated? College is overrated.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because they're teaching Get Out for my $80,000 a year.
You chose the course, bro. They didn't shove it down your throat when you're trying to be a molecular biologist.
No, the people that signed up for it thought they were getting out of a free class. Like they just thought it was
Get Out, perfect.
He's like, can we keep on Us? No, too late. Fuck.
Yeah, honestly, granted, that's a solid question, and I too would probably pick Us. I like Us not a lot better.
It's close. Yeah, I love A Quiet
really
Place.
Close, but I
watch it in the theaters is one of the best moments in theaters I've ever had.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it changed movies in some way. Having a movie with no sound and building up the tension and the suspense like that. I don't think I've ever had it before in my life. And they've made like 3 Netflix movies where like these bats hunt by sound with Stanley Tucci, which by the way, Emily Blunt, that's her brother-in-law. And that's a good movie still. It's called like Dead Silent or something. Still a good movie. They like tape phones to someone's house to get someone out of it, and they all ring them at the same time so the monsters attack.
Bird Box is kind of the same thing, except they're like, we'll get rid of sight.
Right.
I bet you they did it after watching that.
Bird Box, yeah, exactly.
But we all know the real quiet movie is Hush.
I liked Hush too.
I love Hush. I think Hush is wildly overrated. It's not Quiet Place good.
You know what I hate about Bird Box?
The title?
Well, that and the fact that apparently that's just every NFL referee's way of life.
I've seen that meme. That was so funny.
They're just like, I didn't
we're going to say Machine Gun Kelly.
Fuck that guy. God damn it. Dude,
what he saw when he took off his blindfold was Eminem.
I also like how you got punked so hard in a rap battle that you fucking had to go to fucking shitty punk rock music and you're terrible at it. Fuck you.
Which is funny because he's actually got like 2 songs I like now.
I got to start doing this. We're running a little bit out of time. Keep talking, though.
First of all, it's our podcast. We can go for 2 hours if we want.
Yeah. Also, Machine Gun Kelly sucks. I do like no, fuck him, dude. Fuck him. He sucks. Don't come at Eminem, bro. You got punked so hard, you're not even a rapper anymore. You're an idiot. Fuck you, Machine Gun Kelly. You used to be great. I like Pete Davidson. Be great. I used to love Machine Gun.
Like Pete Davidson?
Now he's a bitch.
Yeah,
and
I don't hate Pete Davidson.
I saw his King of Staten Island movie. I can't wait till we do our overrated episode. I'm so excited.
I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah. It's really good. You're gonna like it a lot.
I keep thinking about it, but then I'm like, nah. Raya's on my Blu-ray right now.
It's one of those ones that I'll scroll through and see it and just be like, maybe? No.
He's got another one too that I can't remember what it's called. Steven watched it. He said it was good. He loves everything.
Steven loves everything.
He's the opposite of you two. He likes every movie.
Yeah. I love everything, man.
Negative.
Quick complaint, since we're talking about horror movies, Spiral, the new Saw movie, they changed the voice up. Want to play a game? It's not that. It's want to play a game?
Want to play? Really?
I hate it. I hated it. I laughed out loud.
Give it to me one more time.
I hated it. How does it go? Took me out of the movie so many times. I fucking hated it.
How does it go?
The original?
No.
You want to play a game?
There it is again.
I hated it.
This is a
Quiet Place. Not a bad movie. But
dang, y'all want to play a game or what?
I hated it. It's so bad. Predictable. The movie's predictable. Unlike A Quiet Place, where Krasinski met his demise, and I cried.
Factual, dude. Me too.
I cried too because it's Krasinski. It's Jim.
I was gonna say
dying, and then that scene was just fucking perfect.
It was great.
It's Mr. Fantastic. That's what I thought.
Well, right now I'm gonna call him Jim.
Get it done, Disney. Mandis asks, "How's that chip?" She said,
"I'm gonna eat it right now." So I wanted to say this before we started. Ironically, a cool fun fact is in the aisles for Quiet Place, the pills and the bottles are left, and the chips are left. Anything noisy to eat, the aisles are full of. Because anyone that took one, you die. So it's kind of perfect. I'm gonna be eating a chip with my punishment sauce on here. Always talk about A Quiet Place. That's kind of like my only weird fun fact about it. You guys can go ahead and talk about it. I'll be beat up for like the next 6 minutes.
It's the small details they put into both of them like that. It's crazy.
Sex was
they
probably
put towels in over things so they don't make noises. Like that. God damn it, Danny. Too quieter.
Sand on your paths.
I want to make sure they know it's not CG.
Danny, just
well, Disney didn't know it.
So. Immediately. Danny, you have any other bets you want to make while we're talking about it?
Dude, I love it when we do bets. It's great.
I hate them.
This is fun. Like, we need to get drinking pickle juice again. Maybe eating some sauerkraut with it.
Dude, I like sauerkraut. I'd probably be fine with it.
God damn it.
Sorry. Bro, I put sauerkraut on my hot dogs, man. Delicious.
Well, your wife told my wife you hated sauerkraut.
No.
When that punishment came around. I'm glad I didn't go sauerkraut. Maybe it was something else. I don't know.
Just don't do fucking pickle juice again, because
Well, it's definitely going to be you're drinking pickle juice out of the bottle.
Amanda's comment says, sucks to suck, Danny.
Whatever, Amanda.
Damn. Amanda Laurie coming in with some fire.
I'm coming with some fire, buddy. I'm the only one here with fire.
Fucking asshole's going to be in a minute. There you go, dude. Drown out. Get some milk. Something.
You're good. Right. You got some tears. I see tears.
Yeah.
You can see the
Look
at his fuck, dude. You can see the sweat build up on your cheeks and your forehead.
No, that's just because he's too busy thinking about Tom Cruise, and it makes him hot. It makes him the opposite kind of hot.
I'm drooling.
It makes me furious. Well, we're down a host, so
we got. Oh, thank God! You know what? Our best episode was when we didn't have him weighing us down.
Right, when we could just do whatever the fuck we wanted, just talk about.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, who's whipping their dick out first?
Not me,
Danny. It's me.
I'll take the bullet. Jesus.
Get back to the topics.
You're
doing great.
Okay.
Yes. I want to say one more thing about A Quiet Place. No spoiler here, but I did not like the ending.
Of the original or number 2?
Of the new one.
Oh, okay.
I won't tell you why. It's not because it's like a horrible ending. It's not like Dexter bad or shit like that. But when the movie's had some time, I'm excited to talk about it, to see what other people thought.
Yep. I'm with you.
I've seen mixed comments on that ending.
I'll have to watch it and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
They kind of took an easier way out. It was my thing.
They went Robin Williams. Got you.
That's right. Yep. They did leave it a bit of a hanger. It kind of sets up. I think there will be a part 3, maybe spinoffs. I have kind of heard that there might be spinoffs, which I'm fucking down with.
Yes, and I am too.
People complain that you don't get enough backstory. Like, fuck off. What horror movie gives you backstories? That's great. Right?
You gotta find that shit out.
It gives you enough backstory if you pay attention.
Yeah.
It's present on his wall.
Yeah. Opening scene, I fucking loved it in this one too. So John, you know how to do some opening scenes too. Good job.
Yeah. I gotta watch this one. I'll watch it and I'll hit you guys up in the text chat.
I'm gonna get tanked, dude, because I'm pounding my full drink that's supposed to last me the whole night because I'm dying. I hate that.
I had some of these Crown apples in a can, so
just have a little Terramana mule here.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's what I shot. I got my Terramana right here.
Attaboy.
I need Batista to make a real alcohol now.
I feel like Batista's alcohol would be the kind to put some fucking hair on your chest.
I never was a Batista fan when he wrestled.
Dude, I loved Batista when he wrestled.
It's because of his spear. I hated his fucking spear.
Bro, his spear was solid. His entrance is still my favorite of all time.
Oh, he's got a good entrance.
His little fucking like machine gun thing back and forth. Oh, killer. Wow.
I liked him as a bad guy. I'll say that. I liked him as a heel. But I like pretty much everybody as a heel.
Damn, man, is just rubbing it in. Danny, how you feeling?
I'm sweating. And my eyes are watering, and so is my nose. I feel like I'm on the Blair Witch right now.
You actually are starting to look pretty good, man.
Josh? It's my favorite part of Blair Witch.
Fuck.
Josh?
I'm getting tanked. I gotta stop pounding that.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap it up. Avs game's on.
Let's do it. Go Vegas.
Fuck. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this one day. Hey everybody, thank you.
You have the button.
Into Whiskey Thank you, Jordan Eames. Oh, I'm fucked up. Brad or Rich.
Plus, I knew if you talk, it'd be worse.
Every time he's like,
because this was me. I literally had to leave an episode once because of this.
Dude, it's hard right now. Thanks everybody for
guys. Thanks for tuning in. Follow us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like us. Suggest us to a friend. Thank you for letting us penetrate your ear holes tonight. We really appreciated all your guys' comments and all that. It really goes a long way. So thank you guys. Have a good night.
Danny, thank you for following through. You know, I really appreciate it. If I was next to you, I would Beastmaster high five you. I'm just letting you know that right now.
My guy. Do the wrist grab?
Yeah. The fucking
the manliest high five in the world.
Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Check out these other fun podcasts here on The Buzz. I'm going to go puke. Thanks, guys. See you next week.